Imagine having a country so small, it will take you less than 60 minutes to walk through it, where everybody knows everybody, and the entire nation could be fitted inside a New York City block. Sounds impossible? Yes, they are real, and they have flag, governments, and even national songs. Hi YouTube, it's Jim. Hi again to Top 10 Archive. Today, we're having a very quick world tour to explore the top 10 smallest countries in the world you never heard about. At the end of this video, you will learn a few of the most interesting nations around the world may vanish from a standard world map if you blink once too often. 10. Liechtenstein. Europe, lying between Austria and Switzerland, is a fairy tale-sized country called Liechtenstein. It's a tiny 62 square miles, less than the city of Washington, D.C., but it's also one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Population of a paltry 38,000. No airport, no army, and zero coastline. But it has world-class skiing slopes and medieval castles that look plucked from a Disney novel. Fun fact, the last time its army went for a battle, they came back home by bringing a single additional soldier. They befriended someone on their way back. Nine. San Marino, Europe. In the Italian mountains lies the Republic of San Marino, the oldest republic in the world. It dates back all the way to the 303 AD. It's so small it takes only 30 minutes to drive from end to end, but is self-contained, having its own administration and identity. Regardless of the fact that it lies fully enclosed by Italy, it has its own coins, football team, and even stamps. For a nation that's just 23 square miles in size, it has managed to maintain its footing for more than 1,700 years. Tuvalu. Ocean deep into the Pacific is Tuvalu, a 9-island country of coral islands. It's just 10 square miles, less than most airports, and a population of around 11,000. But the astonishing fact is that Tuvalu will soon vanish. Due to rising sea levels, this island nation is slowly sinking, and experts warn it could disappear completely within decades. But the inhabitants have very uncomplicated existences, fishing, singing, and savoring each sunset while they may. Seven. Nauru. Oh, welcome to the world's smallest island nation of Nauru. It's just 8 square miles, smaller than most theme parks. Once the phosphate mining brought great wealth to the nation of Nauru, but once the minerals were all dug out, the economy collapsed and a strange ghost island vibe prevails. It now has approximately 12,000 inhabitants residing there, making it amongst the least visited spots on the planet. No rivers, no nightclub scene, and just a major road that circulates around the island. Six. Monaco, Europe. You've heard of Monaco, but mayn't have a clear notion of how small it is. At 0.78 square miles, Monaco could be enclosed by New York Central Park. But in contrast to its population, it has billionaires, super yachts, and the renowned Monaco Grand Prix. The whole country is basically one glamorous city where luxury never sleeps. Fun fact, there's no income tax in Monaco. No wonder why so many wealthy individuals mistakenly settle there. 5. Vatican City. Alright, this perhaps you know, but it's much too small to be omitted. The Vatican City is the planet's tiniest nation, a tremendous 0.19 square miles in size, roughly the area of 50 football fields. It has a population of approximately 800 inhabitants, all of whom are priests, nuns, or Swiss Guard soldiers that guard the Pope. It has its own post office, its own bank, and its own ATMs, and the ATMs have Latin amongst the options. So yes, holiness is packed in small packages. 4. The Sovereign Military Order of Malta, International Europe. Now this one's wild. The Order of Malta has no territorial claims to a handful of buildings in Rome, but it's a state under international law. It has its own postage stamps, passports, and diplomatic relations with over 100 nations. 3. Principality of Sealand, North Sea. One for the books? Let's meet Sealand, a rusty old sea fort off the coast of England. In 1967, it was declared by a man called Paddy Roy Bates to be his own nation, the Principality of Sealand. It's just around 0.004 square miles, or the area of a football pitch, but it has a flag, anthem, currency, and even passports. Technically unrecognized by any country, but that doesn't deter Sealand from branding itself the world's smallest country. 2. Niue, kept secret in the South Pacific. Niue is one of the planet's biggest coral islands, but small enough to qualify for this list. It spans 100 square miles, but has a mere 1,500 inhabitants, so it's a mighty big village. Niue has a free association relationship for its benefit with New Zealand. So the citizens are actually New Zealand citizens, but self-governing. What's cool? They are actually one of the first countries to create digital blockchain stamps. Island tech vibes. 1. The Republic of Molossia, USA kinda. And finally the strangest of the bunch, Molossia, a purported micronation in America's Nevada. It's not a legally defined country, but its president, Kevin Bogg, runs it like a real country. He has his own regulations, his own money, known as the Valora, and even a border crossing. Molossia occupies a mere 11 acres, but has a national day off, a single army, and a restriction against catfish. Ask him why. Kevin isn't sure. It's small, it's funny, and it's a great illustration of the magic of the imagination to transform a yard into a nation. And that's how it is. The smallest countries that you have certainly never heard of have their flag, pride, and history. It's proof that you don't need to be large to have identity, just a powerful identity of belonging. Which of these small countries you'd want to travel to, or potentially immigrate to? Cast your vote in the comments below. If you enjoyed viewing the world's smallest woe, please like, subscribe, and that bell so that you don't miss our next great adventure, because this time we are discovering the weirdest countries that exist.